Hello everyone, back again for our next card. Well, this card is a gorgeous little pocket card. So it has two little pockets that you can put your tags and sentiments in that you can give, and you just have your embellishment on the front. It's a very simple card, just a few little folds, and it's made out of your DSP. So what you'll get in your kit is you'll get your piece of DSP that's 8 by 11. You'll get your envelope. You'll get your two pieces for your tags that we're going to punch the tops, and our layering pieces. And I'm just going to put in two little bit bigger pieces for your sentiment, because if I cut the rectangles for you, it is very fine, and I didn't want you to, have to worry about trying to fit words on and getting them straight. So that'll be just a little bit more, because if you haven't got the stamp set or you want to use something else, that's okay. And you'll be making another flower and the little strings for the tags. So all our kits will be a little bit different. Everyone will have a little bit different paper. As you can see, this second one's different to this one. I'm going to try and mix them up a bit so you'll get a variety of the papers. So I'm just going to set that aside for a minute, and I'm just going to run through the folds. So this is just a piece of paper that I've had. So I'm just going to unfold it and slowly run through this one before we actually cut the other one. So you've got your 8 by 11 piece of paper. So now what we're going to do is you're going to fold it horizontal and then unfold, then fold it vertically. So then you'll have your fold lines, and then you'll unfold it. Then we're going to use our cutter, and we're going to snip in this one side from the center outwards. Then we'll fold up this bottom corner. So you're going to fold it so it comes along that fold here, and then you're going to fold down this little corner, and this is a bit of guesswork. It's about 2 3/4 inches, so it doesn't really matter. Yep. Then we're just going to fold this over to this side, and this one here, this flap, we're going to flip it under. We're just going to fold it under, so you have a piece like that. Then this flap we're going to fold up. We're going to adhere these as once we've done it all, and then we're just going to lift it up, and there's your card. So now we'll do that with our piece of paper, and I'll just do it slowly as we go through. So here's your 8 by 11. So you don't really need your trimmer at the moment. I just fold. So you just fold. Use your bone folder, and then open out, and then you fold vertically, then open out. So whatever colour you want for your card, like the bulk of your card, you have on top. So if you wanted the green, you would use it this way. But I just want a little bit of the green to show through. So now we're going to bring in our trimmer. I'll put it this way so you can see it. And what I want to do is, I'm going this way, so I just want, right on this score line, I want to cut. So the score line is lined up in here. Get it straight, and it's 4 inches in. So you can line your score up on your 4 inches, because your piece of paper is 8 inches wide. So we're halfway, and then we're just slicing back. So that gives us our cut. So I'll just take that out. That's all we need our trimmer for this time. So now we've got this little bit here. So we're going to fold up our bottom corner. So we're just going to line that up with our score mark and just fold. So that's lined up with your score line and you just fold. Now we're going to do this top left hand corner, and we're just going to do it about 2 3/4 inches. You just guess, it's no right or wrong. And just fold that. Then this top left hand is going over to the right. Just fold that. Now this bottom left hand, you're going to actually pick your card up and flip it under. So just do that. Now we're just going to pick up this bottom right hand corner and just fold it on top of the already folded piece. Now we're just going to flip it up to the fold line and use your bone folder. So there's your fold. So now we've got to put some tape on a few little spots. So we're just going to unfold. So this piece here, we just want to stick it down. So I'm going to put a bit of tear and tape here. Finish that with your bone folder and pick it up. So we're just going to adhere that there. Now this bit here, you don't really have to glue it, but I just found it just sat a little bit easier. So I just stuck a little bit of glue onto that to hold it down, and then just a little bit on here to hold it down. Just held it a little bit flatter. So now we want to stick this side here and this little bit here. So use my tear and tape again. I'll just turn it around. Hope that's not making you dizzy. Just put that up here and cut that on an angle. And now I'm just going to do this tiny little bit here. And snip it. Use your bone folder to make sure it's stuck. And then I just use the point of my scissors. Take those off. And then just fold up, make sure it's straight. Just press along those where the tape is. And then you've got your pockets that you're going to fit your tags in. So that's your base of your card, so that's pretty easy. So now we'll bring in our tags. So our tags are 2 inches wide, so they fit in our tag punch nicely. So what we're going to do is the top is have the tag topper punch, and we're just going to fit them in. I'll have these punched for you, but for those who have it, you will know you just slip it in, punch down, and there it is. Great little punch, this. Punch, and there we go. So these little pieces just fit nicely on here. So I'm going to stamp here though, just to give the tags just a little bit of interest. So as you see here, I've just added a little bit of stamping here. So out of our Perennial Essence stamp set, I'm using this image here and this little centre and these leaves. So I'll just lift those up here. So I'm using Petal Pink just going to ink up and stamp down. Ink up and stamp. Put that aside. Now for the little centres, I'm using crushed curry. So I have to turn my stamp upside down just to get in there. And there. Now I thought I was ready, but I've missed getting the leaves out. So I'm sorry, I'll get those. And I've just put the leaves in Mossy Meadow down the bottom, just on the opposite side. So while we're inking up with those, we might just stamp the envelope as well in the leaves. And I just stamp off, just gives it the two colours. Put that aside. Now bring back our tags, and we're just going to adhere these on. So you can write whatever you like on your tags and just tuck them into the pockets. All the sizes of the tags and the cards will be on your instruction sheet. So we've got the twine, the Mossy Meadow twine. So depending on which colour you'll get is whether you get twine or ribbon to add to your tags. They'll be all a little bit different, as I was saying, just so you can get a variety of each colour and different products that are available. Now don't forget, if you put an order in from this class, use the hostess code, and I'll put you all in for a draw to see who's going to win the prize at the end. Sue Ash won our first one, so congratulations, Sue. Okay, here's our flowers again now. We're just going to do this little flower embellishment. You'll have this down pat by the time you finish these cards. Just two of the punch outs, again, of the perennial flower punch. This is a gorgeous little punch. And just folding the leaves, folding the petals, just layering them up again. And we'll do the leaves. So I'm just going to leave that dry for a minute because we want to do our wording. I'll just get the centre of the flower adhered. Put that aside for a minute. Now I've used the sentiment out of the floral essence. So with friendly thoughts and best wishes today and every day. And I'm using the beautiful Blackberry Bliss ink. So I'm just going to stamp up. It's a great ink, great colour. So what I've done is I've actually cut them out so you don't have to watch me do all that. I've used the beautiful stitched rectangles. So there's loads and loads of rectangles in here. So this end I've used those two sizes to cut this one. So you can just see, I'll just put it up a little bit closer for you. You can just see the stitching on the outside of those borders. So I've just adhered those together. And we're going to place that on the card. Whoops. I'm just going to come to the side a little bit because we want to be able to fit the flower on. And I might use a dimensional to put this one up. So there's that, and you just put your pockets inside. And it fits, no worries, into your normal envelope. So that's your pocket card. I hope you enjoy making many of those. Okay, thank you girls, bye.